Hello there, my name is Mr. and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now guys and girls, I really wanted to make a video yesterday, but I wasn't able to because I was stuck in a Swiss airport and the internet was terrible. So for that reason I didn't make a video yesterday, and I'm sorry about that. In today's video I really want to talk about this humongous, absolutely insane breakout in Bitcoin that we're currently seeing right here, and we're retesting pretty much $32,000 right now, which is a very important level from back here, some volume standing there for sure. So I really want to talk to you about whether this is a good breakout or whether I think it's going to be a fake out, what am I personally doing, and what kind of trades were possible, etc. So and then we're going to take a look at something very, very interesting in a very bigger time frame, which is a very good indication of what this move could end up being. So if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I make a new upload. And remember that down in the description of this video there is a link to my free Telegram channel which you can join so that you're always updated when the market is on the move. And yeah, so without any further ado, leave me a like and let's just jump right into it. And yes, guys and girls, I'm always super happy to see so many likes and so many comments down in the comment section, so that, you know, when there's a lot of comments and likes, the video gets more views because the algorithm of YouTube, that's how it works. So always thank you very much for all your support. But if you don't comment, you don't like, well, still, please enjoy this awesome content. And yeah, so basically we had a huge move here in Bitcoin, which is very important to understand. And because this is something that actually I mentioned to you in one of my previous videos, saying that this could be especially in the daily chart, we oftentimes see these kinds of capitulation events, and almost every single year we've seen this, and I showed you this chart before, and then oftentimes we go down a little bit more and then we pump. It's like a double bottom. You remember I told you that this could turn out to be a double bottom right here, which it seems like is happening right now. So, but before you get too happy, just wait until you watch this video till the end. And certainly we took some really cool trades, some scalp trades. I posted those trades over in the Telegram chat, and we made some money a little bit here and there. Took some really cool, quick sniper shots over on Telegram. And again, join my Telegram channel down. It's free, so you enjoy. And we took some quick trades. But when it comes to this big move, we had this, let me just quickly go through these levels. The purple one is $30,000 in Bitcoin. We all know 30K is very important. Then the green one is basically the resistance of this from a daily chart, this wedge going downwards a little bit and downward and sideways. And this is obvious support for this channel that we've seen here, and also this is the resistance for this channel itself here. So what we saw was actually very, very complicated, and we were when we were putting in the trades over on Bybit, by the way. So if you want to be trading actively yourself, longing, shorting Bitcoin or Ethereum, really any other altcoin, then you can do it over on Bybit. And I personally have over more than $300,000 over on Bybit, and all of my followers also, we're all trading on Bybit. And with my exclusive link down in the description of this video or down in the pinned comment, there is an exclusive link of mine which you can use to register with Bybit. And only if you're going to use my link, you'll get up to $4,100 in free bonuses on top of your initial deposit of real money that you can use for your trading, which is super cool. Use that. Bybit has been voted as the most transparent crypto exchange back in 2021. So they're really good, really safe, and they're really growing fast. Super huge liquidity, low fees, great trading experience. So really great place to trade if you're new to trading. So, and yeah, use my link. And basically right now, when we were putting in some of those trades, I really said, and I told you this before, that if you've been subscribed to this YouTube channel, you know that we were really waiting for a huge move to erupt from this basically falling wedge and from this channel right here, which, guys and girls, happened. And thankfully it happened actually going upward and not downward. So, but the thing is that I really told you, and I did take a long trade in this area, by the way, but it was more of a scalp trade. And I did tell you before, and especially when we took that long trade, we were faced with this resistance right here, which turned out to be quite nasty, to be honest, because as you can see, the candle closed below it, this one right here, and we really wanted to see some kind of confirmation, so a candle opening actually above this resistance. And then with the next candle, which we've seen, which is actually the breaking candle, which is, well, this one was right below it, and then this was the breaking candle right here, and we finally saw some volume coming in the 4-hour chart, which wasn't really that much volume, but at least it was good enough for us to consider it. But the problem became that this candle, guys and girls, was so long. Look, and I was traveling as well, so I wasn't really able to do anything about it, and it was during the night as well, so it really sucked. So it just sucker punched all of us. But nonetheless, it just extended so much. It went all the way from 29,500 up to 30,300, and the problem was not because it pumped so much, but because it pumped right into the next major resistance, which is this level right here, which we've already been watching previously. So this is the resistance of this whole channel. So taking a long trade in this vicinity, being so close to this potential resistance, was very dangerous. So I hope that you exercised your risk and money management in this instance and really didn't take this trade. So we really wanted to see the candle close above, and we saw this candle close above tiny bitty. So if you've taken a long trade from here, which again, once again, I was traveling, I didn't look at the charts at all, so I was coming back to Dubai. I'm already back in Dubai from Monaco, and so in this instance, you could have taken a long trade here. And then we actually we retested the level right here. So we were trying to break back down, but there was a lot of buying pressure. So we finally exploded all the way up to about $32,200, which again is a very important level for us right now to break because of this volume standing right here, as I told you before. And actually what we can do is we can adjust this level approximately like this, and I think that this is going to be our resistance for at least some time. This is just a local important key market level because of the price action right there. And if we're going to go to a smaller time frame, then we will see that we, again, as always, and that's why price action works so well, we are moving always in the same way. We have some kind of a pump, then we have some kind of a consolidation, then it's like almost like a flag here, then we have a breakout, and then we have another consolidation, and now we're seeing another breakout. But the thing is that should you be trading this breakout, and in general in the daily chart, and my honest and humble opinion currently is that even though this is looking very nice, and this could certainly turn out to be a very nice bull run, a nice relief rally currently with our potential, and as I said, potential, not financial advice, there's a potential target of about $37,000 to retest this previous super huge support that we've seen in the daily chart. This could be it. I mean, we could do something, jog along, and then retest this level at about $38,000 if it's going to take a while. So this is potentially, it certainly is possible. However, guys and girls, remember that I would suggest if you really want to put in a long trade, you can certainly still trade this breakout in the 15-minute chart that we're currently seeing right here if you really want to. But remember that on the way we have this because we saw this incredible rejection right in this area. So I would be very careful about this 32,200 level. Be very mindful of it. That's number one. And number two, remember that this could still be a long squeeze. A long squeeze is basically when we are having some kind of a relief rally and everybody's happy. It's like, yay, we're going to the moon. And then it just turns out to be a long squeeze that we are actually going down lower even to retest $25,000. This is, I mean, we are not really in the on-chain data. Of course, everybody's saying that we have such great potential right now. Yes, but remember, guys and girls, that the Federal Reserve is in control and the money printer is off. And this is the highest risk asset. We really want to have that money printer to be on for us to see any kind of huge life-changing gains. So for that reason, the only thing that we could potentially expect here, and if you really want to put in your trade over on Bybit and then have a target of about, just put it the target at about $36,000 just to be safe, you can do it, of course, with a stop loss, and put your stop loss somewhere at around maybe $30,000 or 30,500 just to have a smaller stop loss, and bigger take profit to stop loss ratio. But I really wouldn't be betting on too much in this instance. As for me, again, always both scenarios, our very important support currently is at about 31,400 right here, and if we're going to be breaking lower and we're going to see a volume reduction or a volume increase in the actual break below, this could actually give us an incredible shorting opportunity and to short Bitcoin at least down to $30,000. Remember those patterns. We've seen these patterns many times before, and this has actually been oftentimes a very good shorting opportunity when we would see this relief rally to just squeeze all the longs and who are jumping in with leverage into trades. Because again, we're really not really seeing that kind of huge monetary support for any kinds of incredible pumps to like 50,000 or 60,000 currently, even though we are still currently somewhere around the bottom, and I'm still standing by that fact. And we have to see how NASDAQ, because yesterday on Monday, NASDAQ was actually, and the US stock market was closed because of Memorial Day and in US, and currently we're really waiting for the market open, and the market open is going to really dictate on what's going to happen in Bitcoin for sure. This is currently futures on S&P 500, and we are seeing some kind of retracement already. So I'm not going to be surprised if this might turn out, again, as I said, might turn out to be a fake out, just like we saw so many times before. And so be very, very careful, and be always at a lookout for a potential beautiful technical short trade. As I said, you want to put in the long and ride this potential momentum up to $36,000. That's really up to you. But if we're going to break below $31,000 hard right here, I'm actually going to put in a short trade, because we can see this another fake out kind of a scenario. Now let's go to a monthly chart. I'm going to show you something positive, right? We're talking about some negativity today, and we're usually talking about the daily chart or the weekly chart, etc. But how about we talk about the monthly chart? And in the monthly chart, we're going to see something very, very, very interesting, and that is those capitulation candles. And guys and girls, we often see capitulation candles right at the end of a massive bear market. So in this instance, we're going to see a capitulation candle right here, right pretty much close to the bottom. Then this was a capitulation candle, because this is the COVID crash actually. Then previously we saw a capitulation candle in the monthly chart right here, and that's pretty much it, guys and girls. So this is like literally the end, all of it. And we saw 3 big monthly capitulation candles before the current one that we are seeing right now. So if we're going to put on the volume, we're going to see that these were the hugest volume spikes in general. Let me just remove these circles so they're not in the way. And let's take a look at them individually. We're going to see huge volume here, then huge capitulation, also huge volume here, huge capitulation, also huge volume here. And we are also just, visually, we are seeing the same kind of monthly capitulation candle actually like we saw here, and it was, and then another rally followed. We are currently seeing this kind of a capitulation candle right here. The only difference is that the volume has been decreasing like crazy. So the volume here isn't really as big as it was like right here, for example. But it is still an interesting observation. Let me know down in the comments if you think that this is a very good indication of the bottom or not, seeing the capitulation itself. And we usually looked at the weekly chart, but right now we are looking at the monthly chart, which is actually showing us a very interesting pattern that we could at least be around the current bottom. So this is some hopium for you guys and girls. Remember that if you want to become one of my full-time students, then look no further than thomaskrallo.com, my 5 months long trading learning programs where you learn everything from active trading, scalp trading, and day trading to long-term investing as well as portfolio building. And you will learn everything from Forex, futures, stocks, crypto, etc. And you will be able to choose which market would you like. Would you like to be a crypto trader, or maybe a Forex trader, or maybe stock trader? And maybe you would like to do, put together a long-term portfolio. So you want to be an investor or maybe a trader. So you're going to learn all of it: fundamental analysis, on-chain analysis, technical analysis, how to combine all of those, etc. So it's really a one-stop place where you learn all of it about the financial markets and everything you really need to know to become successful and make a lot of money in the markets. And as always, peace and love, Thomas Krallo, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.